Hello everybody. Welcome back to another little episode here, little special. I told you I was gonna have Ashley on here. Well, she finally broke out of the insane asylum, out of the sausage factory. So she's here to talk today and fill us up and fill us in what's going on with her life. She's been a busy girl, slinging that meat over there. She's really good with the sausage. You know what I mean? Well, she left, really. I'm just trying to be funny, but yeah,
Psych!
she's back, bitch! Booyaka!
Hi, guys.
It's been nice to hear her voice, huh, guys? It's been a whole month.
I'm just, dropping in to catch up and say hi. It has been a very good and very bad month at the same time, so...
Yeah.
It's literally been a matter of, I just do not have the literal hours.
To do shit.
Yeah.
So that's why...
And then whenever I do, something tragic happens.
Oh, I know. It's just like I told you all Thursday night when I recorded. I didn't even record Wednesday. We was both pumped up all day, sent us some both good messages that morning, feeling good vibes all day.
Which I did kind of drop the ball. I just sent you a text and all it said was Jesco died.
Yes, and I was like...
But I was really sad. I was crying whenever I was writing it because I didn't know what else to say.
I was fixing to go get pizza and Jackson just sitting there grinning and I was like, oh shit. She was like, what, Daddy? We gonna get pizza? I'm like, yeah. And then when I got back, I was like,
yeah, let me
right,
go get
kids,
the pizza
come
first
here.
and then tell you Jesco's dead.
Yeah, it kind of ruined our recording stuff that night. So,
but that being said, I will take a quick second to talk about him for a minute. I'm a huge animal lover, as most of y'all know. Like literally almost all animals except snakes. No offense, but yo nasty.
yeah.
Yeah, and so super. I'm not going to talk shit if you have a dog that you bought from a breeder, but Steven and I are strictly 100% rescue or pound.
Yeah.
And Jessica was, a random one that I found. Literally picked him up in a trailer park. And I had him at a really bad time in my life. That was in the beginning, right around the time we started the podcast. Still going through my divorce, still being separated from my kid all the time. It was really, really hard on me. And then I got laid off. And life was just shitty, man. So I got Jesco, and you can ask Steven. He became my best boy, the light of my life.
He went everywhere with her.
He got the nickname Titty because...
He's a big titty baby.
He was such a titty baby whenever it came to me.
She'd come over here with him, go outside, and come inside to go to the bathroom or something.
He'd cry.
He'd cry. And if we was podcasting, he would have to come in. He would sit at the door and whine if we did not let him in the freaking door.
He started sleeping in my bed the second night that I brought him home. Never had potty training issues. Remember how easy he was? Literally, he was great. Unfortunately, the only thing about him was he would literally eat anything and everything.
Anything, and he loved eating wood. He loved eating bark.
And rocks.
Yes. We'd try to have a campfire, and Tyler would bring in some wood, and he would just start grabbing pieces and eating it, chewing it, and you'd hear him.
Yeah. So, love him to death, but in the end, that is totally what got him. Unfortunately, he was about 10 months old. I wish I could have had him longer, but he definitely served his purpose in that time period, and I do miss him very much. I'm not going to lie, I've still been struggling. For all you other dog lovers out there, you'll understand.
Yeah.
You have to readjust to them not being in your bed anymore, not being a pest all the time.
I still talk to mine when I go outside, or when I go to work and stuff in the morning. So I'm like, all right, I'll see y'all later.
And it's weird, because Jessica was always the one that would sit and watch me put my makeup on in the morning, and I'd just be like, hey, buddy, you're like, what's up?
Like, hey,
it's just weird, because he's not there anymore, but yeah, I miss him. He was a good dog, so... I appreciate everybody out there just going through it. But yeah, that's the sad news. That's what threw off my week this week.
Yeah, because we was pumped. I'm not lying. Because, like I said, that 1 week I had to cover because she was working the elections, and we all know how that's going.
Yeah, so that's the other thing is it's been employment, which don't get me wrong, COVID and unemployment totally fucked my life up and set me back big time. So, not complaining, just filling everybody in because I'm excited. But I worked elections, which was insane, and then started my new job the next day after it was over with. In my new job, I work 65 hours a week. Yeah. It's a great job, but that literally, especially with time change, does not leave you with hardly any time ever. So I literally have just been going to work, coming home, going to bed, going to work, coming home, going to bed. I didn't even get to see my kid, but maybe for a total of 10 hours the last time I had her.
Yeah.
So it has been insane in the membrane, but things are going great. I feel.
Yeah, because we fingered out a way to get her back in the old podcasting world with us. Because, like she said, she ain't got time. That's what made her feel bad. She didn't want to still do it if she wasn't contributing. Because she's like me, she didn't want to be lazy. And I'm like, no, I don't mind doing the research anyway. Because I mean, you still need to be on the show, whether it's for 5 or 10 minutes. So we're gonna start doing it through the phone with her and do like little interviews with her, catch up with her, see how shit's going.
And then sometimes I'll just sorry,
Yeah, like
I have
when
the
she's
hiccups.
over
I'll
here.
just drop by like
Yeah,
this
we can
sometimes.
do like today and just drop in and say hello, Frankensteins.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's been fun. It's been weird trying to hold it on my own. Sometimes a podcast are 30 minutes. Sometimes they're a little bit longer.
Yeah, it happens.
I'm trying those.
I think
But
you're doing a
we
great
still got
job.
people listening to us and downloading stuff. Whoop whoop! And I think we're getting close to 500 downloads altogether.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking A-tits,
I'm trying to
man.
think if I have any new updates.
Yeah, because it's pretty much
I've
that's
gained
why
weight.
we're doing this for her. I can't tell. So.
Food is really good. It's fantastic.
Oh, and if y'all have been trying to get on a hold of us on Instagram or Facebook or anything, just give me a little bit. I'm trying to get used to this.
Yeah, he took over social media.
I'm trying to make everything as easier for her, so all she has to do on Wednesday night when I go to record this is just pick the phone up and we do our little weekly deal. So, you know, you can kind of give the people your side of the story why we went politics. I mean, it's not like we're trying to be rebels and be like, we're here to her. I mean, just...
No, but I do have a young daughter, and this isn't a Republican or a Democrat. This, for me, comes down to an American and just a person in general thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm worried about the future for our children, for everybody.
Yeah, free speech, man. They're trying to take away free speech, and people are just okay with it.
In general, things have changed a lot this year, and there's been a lot of things that people haven't realized, or they're just kind of like, oh, it's going to go back to normal, but we will never go back to normal. And the scary thing about this is we are in a weakened state in ourselves, which makes it easier for anybody to take over, whether it be an outside source or an inside source. And there's just been, I feel like most of the time we really don't know what the hell is going on. We can't get information from anybody. Now they've started removing things off of your Facebook.
Yeah,
if it goes against anything that they've been telling us on the news.
Well, it's just like I tried to put on Facebook a picture of 2000. It was USA Today saying Gore won the election. It wouldn't let me put it up saying it was fake news. It was, I know it didn't happen, but it did happen where the media gave this guy the presidency without counting all the votes and stuff. It happened before, and they tried to say it was fake. It wasn't fake news. Y'all did this before.
Yeah.
They're just doing what the Nazis did, only putting out there what they want you to know.
Well, and I'm not
and
even putting those.
Funny, you don't think other countries are watching that shit?
That's why I said outside or
right
inside source.
I mean, we're so vulnerable right now. It's so easy to come in here and get people to attack the country within because they hate who's running it so bad. And that's another thing. I mean, politics is having too much hate now. So much hate.
Yeah, because I don't have hate. Am I worried? Absolutely. Am I going to express some concerns? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not going to get mad at you if this is the way that you like things. It's just not what the country was founded for, if that makes any sense. There are plenty of other countries that do it the way that they're trying to change things or push things and put things into agenda. Go there. We're still so new, and we've already come away. We're only like 200 something years old.
Yeah, we're not that old.
We've already come away so far away from, and there's a lot of things that we got rid of that is great. Like, the racism and the slavery and stuff like that.
And all that.
But in general, the general values of what this country is made for people to have freedom, for people to be the people, and the government just be a small percentage we're super away from that.
Yes.
So
we're all being a bunch of yes men. Yes. But what's funny is when you call anybody sheep now, well, you're a sheep. Just because you disagree with them. And I mean, that's another thing, guys. If someone disagrees with you, they disagree with you. Like, if you don't like our views on stuff, hey, that's fine. That's your opinion. I'm not going to get mad and be like, well, I don't want you to be a fan. If you don't have the same opinion we do, but like certain stuff of the show, hey, that's fine. There's podcasts I like, but when they get into politics, I don't like their view on it. I just skip through it. I don't hold that against the person. That's how they believe, and I respect people's opinion because I live in America where we can have an opinion, but if we don't put our foot down and get awake, then that's going to go away.
Well, and as humans, we're all going to be different. Like, there's something wrong if everybody literally likes the same shit. Like, that's a problem.
Exactly.
That's not anything you want to be a part of, is what I'm
No.
saying.
Because I tell my kids all the time, be a follower, not be a leader.
Be a fucking follower.
Man, I fucked that up like a soup
That's
sandwich.
funny.
Be a leader, not a follower, guys. I mean, that's what we need to do. Just stand up, man. I just wish we could all stand up, all colors, races, cultures, everything. Just stand up together and be like, you know what, government, we've been tired of your shit long enough.
Yeah, that's what I mean. This is the time more than ever for us to come together, and everybody's just
Yes, because this is what they want. They want to divide us. Because when we're divided and fighting against us, we're not together trying to scheme something against
and
them.
we're also distracted. That's
Yes.
another big thing too. So,
But yeah, and when we do talk about politics, that's not going to be the whole part of the show. I'm just going to blend it in with a little bit of my stupid world news I do, and that's about it. We're not going to be on here and just be like, oh, you know.
politics,
gonna-
politics, politics.
Yeah. But, yeah. But our next episode will be our last one for Thanksgiving. Yeah, it'll be our last one. It'll come out for Thanksgiving. So, yeah. Fucking
Turkey
A.
Day.
Turkey.
It's
Can
less
you
than a week
believe-
away.
Can you believe this is our first Thanksgiving on our podcast?
I ain't dressing up this year.
Me neither. I got some fancy
I'm gonna
sweats.
I'm just gonna look like shit. I'm looking forward to
I like
it.
them sweats them kids wear now. They kind of look like pants and stuff. That's what I do.
Oh, like those green ones you got? I love
God
those. I need to
damn.
get a pair.
They're so comfy. And it's like, and you can spill stuff on them. They make good fishing pants.
I'm not ashamed. I wear men's sweatpants because I'm sorry, but women's sweatpants now they're trying to make us look sluttier. Like it's not
I'm
comfortable.
trying to make them tighter.
Well, in like in certain places and the way that they just do things, which is fine. I'm not calling you a slut if you wear them, but
Yeah, because I love wearing them.
I prefer comfy, loose fitting sweatpants. And men's are made for comfort, not for looks. So I get them from Dale. I don't think I own a single pair of lady sweatpants. Lesbian.
I do. I bought them offline
For half price.
from
Victoria's Secret.
yes, from there. They were supposed to have been used by somebody.
Ew. You know that's a thing.
Yes, it is a thing. People will buy their own, because I didn't know. I follow some of them girls. I think it's on Facebook or Instagram. No, yeah, I think it's Instagram.
They pop up on my
Some of them-
TikTok.
Some of them girls on there that are like them cam models and stuff. It's always like, come to my page, boys.
Oh,
and
no,
yada,
not
yada.
those. But yeah, I know what you're
There's
talking about.
one girl on there. She goes, I'm fixing to start selling panties. I'm going to go around today. I got some yard work to do. I'm going to go around the yard wearing them. How many of y'all would like some? That's what they do. They run around like in their underwear and get them, not stanky.
No,
but-
I know what you mean though, because
Yes, and
so
guys will buy that shit.
I made
I'm
a
like,
TikTok
"What?"
a couple weeks ago because some of the videos are really funny. And eventually once you filter out what you really like all the time, it'll start only showing you the kind of stuff that you like. But in
Oh
the
my
first like
gosh.
week and a half, it's like everything
Yeah.
because it's like trying to figure out what you like. I saw, and again, not judging anybody. It's just crazy how much more out there it is. I saw so many women that were advertising OnlyFans accounts or panty business like that.
Wow.
Like so many, and they were always the popular ones that had a lot of followers and like, you know what I mean, had like TikTok careers.
Jeez.
Just
I don't
make
get that
videos
shit.
about their OnlyFans accounts and selling
Yeah.
their panties and stuff.
I don't get that. Because here's what I don't get about them girls doing that. Even if you're a guy doing that.
Yeah, there's dudes that do it too.
If you have kids, them kids when they grow up are going to be like, whoa, man, look at your mom. She's hot.
I don't know, and
I mean-
they say that it doesn't affect them as parents or like make them any different. And I'm not saying it makes you different, but
No.
it will affect your children. That
Yes,
is
I
two
mean, come
totally
on.
different things.
Especially now, anything you put on the internet can come back to bite you in the butt if you make it famous.
Well, and I don't
I mean,
mean to
no.
sound hypocritical, but I mean, I know that for a fact because my daughter's only 4 and there's already some things that I wish,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So I get where they're coming from. It doesn't make you any less of a person, but
No.
it will affect your little
Yeah,
person.
just think your future. Think of your kids, man. I mean, they're going to be growing up and being like, oh, man, Google her mom. She used to suck.
Well,
you know.
especially whenever the dudes start going through puberty, now that they have the internet right in their
Oh,
hands.
God, yes.
Dudes are already nasty in my days before we had internet. So, It's
Yeah.
whatever. It's fine. We're all becoming perverts. I think
know.
everybody already
I
was,
sent
but
someone a picture of myself the other day, a selfie of my face, and they told me to quit sending them dirty dick pics.
shut
That
up.
was fucked up. I didn't know how to take that. Hurt my feelings.
I bet it did.
So, you miss it? But like I said, we got her hooked up to the phone, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this mic, but I'm going to have it laying down, and I'll figure it out if I put my phone right here. Because I had...
Oh, you said you tested it out.
Yeah. I had Lexi call me and talking to me, and it sounded pretty decent. I think it'll be good. But then when I work out that Skype thing, because I've got some Skype uploads for this persona, so we can get that Skype thing going, then it'll really be awesome. Then we'll be really professional. So, yeah, guys.
Professional.
But we're going to try to get some stuff. We're going to finish out the year with, our regular Thanksgiving stuff, and maybe, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. But anyways,
That's what we're gonna do. Though.
We'll try to wrap the year up with our December stuff before our end of the year big caboodle. I mean, Ashley's thinking about and she'll really try to be here for that one. We'll try to just go over the year, how it started. What we'll do is we'll go over the year. We'll go over when we started our podcast and how history's been going with us.
Okay.
Hell to the yeah, because you guys make it possible. It's just like me and Ashley said, we got an obligation to you guys now, because we can't just pull the plug on this or anything, because you go out of your way to listen to us. Y'all don't have to, and you do, and we appreciate it. So I don't care if we got 3 people that listen to us a week. We're still doing it because we love what we do.
Yes.
Even for the circus people.
Hey, circus people love their fucking job.
Yes.
I think.
Is there many circuses that still go around?
I don't know, but the only reason I say I think is because didn't they have this huge documentary come out about how shitty they treated the animals? Not saying that all of that is true,
Yeah.
but wasn't that a
know.
thing one year that everybody was like, circuses are the fucking devil?
Yeah.
And then after that, they kind of went down.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like when people started realizing that, what's that killer whale? Shamu?
Mm-hmm.
Them kind of killer whales are not good to keep in captivity to do your little fucking tricks and all that shit. They've always had
Hell
signs
no!
of-
Look at the fucking size of them.
Yeah, they've always had that people trying to warn you, scientists trying to tell you that has kept them in captivity, and they've turned on their keepers, and they do it all the time. What they do is they get you and drag you down to the depths, basically drown you.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, I love all animals. You can't blame them, especially an animal of that size. Like,
can't
you would be
control
dumb
it. You
to
can't-
think,
yes, that
yeah.
you got it tamed. That
Do I
trust my
believe that
life.
all of them do have a little part of them like that where they can be affectionate towards us? Absolutely. But
Oh,
if you
yeah.
take them out of their biological needs,
Yes.
they're animals. They have no, I mean, even a sane person could go crazy in
Oh, yeah.
a situation where it was not good for us.
Yeah. So I mean, there's just
I've
some stuff.
always felt bad about that. And that was
Yeah.
the one thing I didn't understand, not saying that either side was right, but the Tiger King documentaries, whenever everybody was, praising Carol Baskins and now she's on Dancing with the Stars and shit, her tigers were in individual single cages with barely enough room to do a circle
I didn't
in.
understand. She was
And she was like,
bashing
"Oh,
him.
they live in such happiness until they die, and then we have a little gravestone made." Like, that just seems like the
Yeah.
shittiest life ever.
Because her panels and her little kennels and cages were smaller.
And remember,
than
they
the
had to
Tiger
eat through a
King.
hole. They had to stick
Yeah.
their head through a smaller part of the cage.
Yeah.
Not saying that either side is right, but at least whenever they were hanging out with Tiger King,
Yes, he had
they were hanging
bigger-
out together in larger.
Yes.
They still weren't big enough, but larger
Yeah.
enclosures.
Oh God, yeah.
I hate what we do to animals.
I know.
And I know that there's some, I was in animal research for a long time, and I'm, as long as it's in the right setting, super for animal research, because it's important. But there are laws put in place, and there are a lot of people who follow those rules because they love animals. And honestly, coming from at least my point of view, they really don't suffer. And for the most part, we try to let them live the way that they do.
Believe me, if they was mean to him, she wouldn't have been doing what she was doing.
No, I couldn't. So, yeah, animal research is important, but short of that, I don't understand torturing them for, pleasurable activities. That sounded really bestiality-like, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
For something other than just upwards of most importance.
Yes, indeed.
Be nice to the fucking animals.
Yeah, they're fucking your friends.
I want a pet raccoon. I mean, not right now because I'm sad, but one
Yeah.
day. Have you
That
seen
would be
them?
cool, yeah.
The little videos of them as pets.
That would be cool because they got them little hands like
That's what
humans.
I said. I love their
They're
hands.
like little human furry hands. They're like weird. Because most animals just have like 4, They'll have 3 and then...
Or like just little.
Yeah, but they're 5.
You know, that was one of my favorite things about the monkeys, especially as babies. They're just like real babies. They're trying to figure their limbs and shit out.
Oh, yeah.
And I would love to just watch them, try to pick up a pin for the first time and then get to the point where they could like do fucking hand shows.
No one, and they're sneaky shits. They can sneak over
yeah.
and grab shit and be gone quick. They're sneaky.
They
as
crazy.
hell. Remember the raccoons all the time on the Great Outdoors? They sneak in the trash all the time, and they're always going into the trash and talking to each other. It makes you wonder what animals always talk about and think, though.
Me too.
I mean, it's like...
That's one of the weird things, and I know everybody thinks about this kind of stupid shit, especially whenever you were a kid, if I could be this for a day or if I could have this superpower for a day. Man, I just want to be Dr. Doolittle.
Oh, God.
For just a day.
That'd be cool to figure out what they're saying, especially when them dogs are looking at you and they tilt their head like, the fuck did you just say? They're crazy.
Or like, especially like not German Shepherds, but Siberian Huskies.
Oh,
whenever they talk. You know what I mean?
Yes. Or when you really
I don't give a shit to know what Chihuahuas talk about. They talk 24/7 and they're evil little devils.
Oh, God. It'd be like, hey, mamacita, how you doing, baby?
Did you see my post on Facebook where it said there are no bad dogs, and then it was the Chihuahua laughing or smiling up against the fence?
Yeah. They can be, and for little shits, they're so aggressive and mean.
That's probably why, because they're so tiny.
I'll never have a full-blooded one again. Never, ever, ever. I had one, and it attacked the kids. It was fine.
I was about to say, if you are a single person,
yes,
they are perfect for you. No one will ever love you more than they do, but especially if you have children, no bueno.
No, yeah, because that dog loved me, but the minute the kids would come around, I'd fucking bite them.
Yeah.
I had to get rid of it. It was attacking the kids. I felt bad about it, but Jesus Christ.
Cheese and rice.
Even Reed's an old man, but he can't be that much of a dick. He's not that mean. Now, you get around him and his food, oh, yeah. He's going to bite you.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for having me by. And thanks for listening to me on my catching up on my boo shit.
So, we're going to have a little deal we do with her on Wednesday nights now called Wine Time with Ashley, would you say?
Wine Time with Ash Handy. Whiny timey. I don't know. Whatever y'all want to call it.
Whiny
but
time.
I have reserved a certain day now where I can sip my wine so that I'm like fun. Because I really am so tired most of the time. I'm just kind of like a bump on a log.
Well, it's just like me and her was talking. When we do talk on the phone, it's usually 20, 25 minutes sometimes. And if she's real tired and just want to bitch about the day, I'm like, hey, what better than we... She's like...
Yeah, that's why I said we could call it Wine Time. Like, it could just be a new segment.
Wine Time. And then we can...
Wine Time!
And then we can start learning how to do the Skype thing. I mean, how the video thing and do the Zoom. You can have a turtleneck on with some wine. Wine Time.
Oh, hell yeah. That would be so cool. Hell yeah.
Well, okay, guys. I just thought y'all like to hear from Ash. She is still alive. I found her. But we did not find Hoffa. So.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, you bunch of hippos. We'll see you later, you frisky freakers. Bye.